Hey housemates!
We in the house!
Guys, welcome back to our channel.
Yes, welcome back guys. We are back. We weren't here last week.
Yeah, which is so sad. We're sorry we couldn't be here, guys. We are swamped with work, but...
And that's what has led us to actually doing this live update video, because we realized we're like saying we're swamped with work, but we actually...
we haven't talked to you about what's happening. If it's your first time here,
you're not a housemate yet. All you have to do to become a housemate is...
click subscribe.
And press the notification bell and the all button so you don't miss a notification
every time we post. And if you're a returning housemate,
welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, guys. You know what? Do you appreciate us? Tell us if you appreciate all this effort, or else you just want to be like, hey, let's get into it. Cool. Like, honestly. Anyway, anyhow, continuing from what we were saying, like in terms of lockdown and things that are different and kind of what were we saying?
Let's get into the video, guys.
Okay. So me at the beginning of lockdown.
When did lockdown even start?
When
did the 21 days of lockdown start before we got to
like when you thought, oh my god, it was only 21 days. It started 27 March. Okay. Yeah, 27th of March.
Yeah, so it's and you know this has actually become the new normal, being in lockdown, because it's been here for how long? Is it 4 months now? It's been 4 months.
Yeah. So sorry, I got distracted. It's a work thing. Anyway, I was saying, when the lockdown started, body wise, I'm gonna start with the body, because it's something that's always on my mind and that's bothering me, but I'm doing something about it. We've had this conversation before, but I feel like I have to address it because it's the most drastic like change in terms of like life update. This was my body. Now this is my I think I've been afraid to go onto the scale, and I'm sure I'm in my 80s now. I think I'm like weighing somewhere in the 80s. I gained a lot of weight, and I didn't gain weight that time when we were all cooking and making food at home. Like when restaurants opened, that's when like the laziness really set in, because like now it was the depression of the fact that, oh, lockdown has been extended, and like it was just like, you know, that energy we had to be making and experimenting with food and stuff, it just died. Yeah, and I think like, we just like
we're over it actually.
And then like we just adopted this bad habit of now eating takeaway almost every day, almost every other day. Not every day, but every other day. Or if we are not,
it became part of our eating routine. It started becoming normal, like actually eating takeout and not
if we
cooking.
Cooked at home, we wouldn't even cook like nutritious meals. We just made fries and chicken fries and
a lot of
like everything was just like fries or macaroni, spaghetti,
And the one thing that I just wanted to add, like the one thing that we the worst habit we had started picking up was eating outrageous amounts of food.
Yeah, like,
you know,
it's eating.
Exactly, like it's one thing to have like the junk food and stuff, but then the amount of food that was something that actually was starting to alarm me.
We're not having it in moderation. Like say for instance, the other week we bought a family steers pack, like the one that has 4 burgers and like a whole bunch of chips, and we ate all that. Like
not at one time obviously, but still we ate all of that.
And what was the reason? So yeah, it's like those things that really, in terms of life update, we adopted like bad habits, and we stopped exercising.
Yeah, I haven't exercised.
I enjoy going to the gym, you guys. So I don't know which yeah, I enjoy going to the gym and like doing something outside of the house. So lockdown, it was like, okay, 21 days, yeah, we're excited, we're gonna do Taibo in the house, cool. Then it doesn't end, cool. Then you're like, okay, maybe we're gonna walk, and then you get depressed, and then you're just like, I don't want to do anything. You wake up, you see the same thing, you're sitting, it becomes a cycle. And I'm at a point where I'm tired. I don't want to be like panting hard when I go up the stairs and whatever. So I'm doing something about it. I'm back to like cooking and eating healthy, which is like feeling great on my body. I was starting to even see it on my skin, that my skin was not popping anymore. But yeah, we are on a road to recovery. It sucks that like this lockdown derailed us so much. But yeah,
and also
we are moving from that.
And also, you know, what we've learned really is to just take things in moderation so that we can make them stick and not try to do so much at once. Like, we've gotten to a point where now we know that we're not happy, we've had enough. So we're taking it a step at a time, just like,
and we're not going drastic as well.
Just working to get healthy, working to get fit again. And it's not like we're following some sort of workout plan or workout routine. We're just taking it a step at a time, so that, because it's unlearning something is probably harder than learning something. So that's where we are right now in our lives with regards to our bodies and our health and things like that. So the first thing for me with lockdown, when lockdown started, actually even before lockdown, there was already a lot of uncertainty at work. I work at South African Airways. I think the housemates already know that. But if it's your first time here, you wouldn't know that. So just background, I work at South African Airways. So even before lockdown, even before COVID, there was a lot of uncertainty at work. And COVID came at the beginning of COVID. It wasn't so bad for us, but then like it got real. And at the beginning of COVID, I was in a really dark place, a very dark place, because I didn't know like what's what. I had no direction with regards to like life and move like beyond just work. It was just, I didn't know, like I'm the head of a house. I'm the head of a household. Our lives are not really in my hands, but like I have to have like some sort of plan and some sort of vision for what are we actually working towards. I didn't know any of that, and now it was really dark when we started lockdown. I got to a point where I was like, you know what, I'm lost. I just prayed, and my prayer was basically just, you know, God, I don't know what to do. I'm lost. I don't have any plans I can make. I don't know what to do, and I just gave everything to God. I was like, the control that I think I have, I don't want it. I just lead me, speak to me in ways I can understand, so I can see where I'm moving to, like where are we going. And in the background, there was a lot of talks of the SA is shutting down, like people are going to get retrenched and so forth and so forth. You can imagine, for us, we hear all of these things in the media as just like everybody anyway. It's not like there's some communiques where we understand what's happening beforehand, before it's a huge circus out there, and people are asking every other day, yo dude, like what's going on? I also didn't know what was going on. So now what?
Nothing.
So now, 4 months later, there's some sort of directive about what's happening with regards to that. But God has been taking my life in a different direction. So where this part of the life update that I'm giving you guys is just, this past few months have been so good because it's given me a chance to get so much closer to God.
You hit rock bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you hit rock bottom. And it was also hard for me to witness. Like, you hit rock bottom and then you rose from that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, there's this quote, yeah, sometimes you have to reach rock bottom to, I don't know. there's something about like rock bottom. I'll find the quote and so we'll insert it into the video.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
So like these past moments have been really good for me because it was a chance to reset, to rebuild my relationship with God, repurpose my life, and He has been directing my life, and now there's direction. I'll share, that's the second part of my life update. I'll hand over to you, baby.
And then like I was saying, in terms of my job, I think the only thing it's the biggest thing I'm grateful for, that like there's no uncertainty like in terms of like my job. So everything has been good there, but I feel like it's so stressful, like not working from the office. Like there's just so much insecurity, like you know, when you're working from home, it's like you don't know, like, should I now switch off my laptop, should I not? So it's been that thing like where like somebody says to remind me, like, okay, switch off your laptop now, let's watch TV or whatever, because you just feel like you are scared as well as a person already. Like it's so uncertain, and like we need to be constantly delivering, that you can't afford to slip up. But as well, there's no routine, so it's like that kind of structure. Like now I'm at work, I'm working. Now I'm at home, it's home time. Now it's this. That's why like everything has been so jumbled. And like I was saying, I'm someone that struggles a lot with not having a routine. I prefer having a routine. I prefer to have like boxes, like this is the box of, this is the office, this is where I gym, this is where I think. And then now everything was shoved into one box and I had to make it work, and it like affected me mentally very much. Like it affected me mentally, but there were also positives for me, like from working from home and stuff. I think it made me more independent, and yeah. So in terms of my job, I'm good, but like in terms of productivity, where I lacked to be productive at work because I was stressed, I took that opportunity to actually like create content and finally start my YouTube channel again.
Yeah.
It's something that I've been insecure about for the longest time, like and that's because like for me sometimes like I don't fail at a lot of things. So I had this thing that I failed at my YouTube channel, and it would be embarrassing if I started, but it gave like this time gave me the courage to actually start my YouTube channel again. I reached 5k followers on Instagram, and I'm still growing. It's moving. We are moving, like we are seeing movement, and I'm so glad that even though like health-wise we like this time derailed us in terms of like ourselves and like being at the level we were when we were students, like really we got sparked and we are doing the things that we wanted. We are picking up on our businesses again, and it's so great. And I feel like you know why we're so good at varsity is because we spend all time together, so we could feed off each other. And when we were working, it's like we were never together. Like we were together, but only after work. Like we come back, we're tired.
And the weekend we're trying to like
just have fun, because like we were at the office the whole week and you're tired and you just wanna have fun. This gave us like the opportunity to like, you know what,
get that vibe again, to kind of we are like, for us, the type of people we are, we want to try a lot of things, and we want to work on a lot of different things. So we were now sucked into a routine of just working. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with working in a career.
Like,
the type of people we are, we were never those people. We looked for jobs because of the situation, you know what I mean? And we were blessed to actually get those jobs, but then we got sucked into that, and we had kind of lost bits and pieces of ourselves, the part of us that makes us who we are at our core. So this time has really given us the space to rediscover that. So with that said, I'd just like to announce here on the channel as well that Legends Are Made Entertainment is back officially, and we are working with artists again, making music, and it's given me so much purpose. And you know what? God has been moving behind the scenes, and he's just been so good, because things are in such a short space of time, the amount of progress there has been, it's just really amazing. And the amount of peace and guidance that God has been giving, not just me but us together, it's been really great. So let me put you on to the future stars, not even the future stars, the next stars that are going to come out of Africa. Well, let me put you guys on to our artist, Cream. She's our female artist. She's an R&B singer at the core, but she's going to bring so much more. I can't play the music that we've been making because it's not out yet. But
yeah. And then Kenji is a hip hop artist. He has
African rap sensation.
Yeah.
Like, let's just get the brand association right, please. African rap sensation.
Yeah, and then I mentioned in my video on my YouTube channel, the Get to Know Me, that he's my favorite artist right now. Legit, I love his music, and I like, just check them out, guys. Like what they've done before.
I'll put the links in the description. And then there's Spunky Galaxy. He is, oh my god, he's a hip hop artist. He's not just a rapper. He's not like he is a hip hop artist. He calls himself African export. But like his music I can't even explain it, but like it gives you those feels. Like his music is amazing. He's a hip hop artist, and oh my god. That's why
he's overwhelmed with the talent that he has on his hands. Yeah. So what Legends Are Made Entertainment, before like we went into that, it's an artist management company.
A 360 management company.
It's a 360 management company.
We holistically manage an artist's career.
Yeah.
So that's what we do now, and that's why I weren't able to have time to.
And I have a baby launching soon, so yes. Yeah.
And Dumi is also working on a business of her own. So that's us right now, housemates. Please do put these things, these journeys that we're on now. Please do put them in your prayers. If you have prayer requests for us, just follow at the Ngwenyas House on Instagram, and you can send a DM to us, and we'll add your prayers into our prayer list as well.
Yeah. All right, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, to share, comment, to subscribe, share us, so we can grow, guys. We are growing, but we can grow more with your help. If you share, and you like the videos, you engage in the comment section. Like, what has been the biggest things that changed for you during lockdown? Where have you been failing? Where have you been flourishing? Some people, like for me, I feel like some people have flourished throughout, and yeah, that's actually good to see. And I'm like, it makes me happy that some people were able to find their feet during lockdown. And yeah, so yeah, guys, please share with us, please engage with us, please like, share, subscribe. If you like, how do you get up to here? Love us, consume us, and not just subscribe. It's free. Like, it's free to subscribe,
and it's free to share as well.
Yeah. Thank you
guys for tuning into our life update. I hope you can understand what's happening in our lives right now. We'll see you with another video soon, housemates.
Bye.